back in. We back in. Say something, bro.
Something, bro.
All right, cool.
Tretch and Romeo.
We actually turned this light off.
So,
Audio only.
what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the trade, or you want to talk about the Supermax?
Let's start with the trade, which is gonna lead into Supermax.
Okay.
Actually, nah. We'll do the trade later. That's negative energy. Let's start up top.
I mean, the trade is generally a good thing, though.
It is.
Everybody I've listened to has basically graded that as a win. Like, they shored up the future while still giving us the depth that we need to be a contender. And the depth that we never had a couple of years ago. We got a whole bunch of motherfucking 6'6+ niggas who shoot threes and play defense. We never had that before. And a bunch of them, too.
Yeah, we got like 3.
Yeah.
So, 3 in one shot.
Right. We got goons.
We could have used one of those.
We only needed a goon. We got goons now. So, I mean, a lot of people have said that it's not really that bad of a trade for us. So why you got reservations on it?
Well, it's personal reservations. I feel like big thing with me.
You miss James?
No, not at all.
Oh, all right.
Not at all.
You miss PJ?
Nah, I watched.
You miss
I
PJ?
watched a lot. I do miss PJ.
Do you?
I mean, to a degree.
I'm all right.
To a degree. I mean, two of the guys we got could give you one PJ, so I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? So
right.
So, but nah. The only thing is that this same trade that we made, this shit was on the table all summer, and it got made like a few games.
It should have happened. I think that once the organization saw how much
Maxey improved,
the Supermax was maxing.
Yeah. They felt more comfortable with
you know what? Get that nigga the keys to the franchise. And I'm not mad at that. To me, I'm like, I like, all right, you was like, yeah, you really out, huh? You really out on the John. I was like, no, I'm not out on them niggas. It's just that I was like, I'm still gonna watch every game. It's just that I don't think we're a fucking contender.
Mm-hmm.
But who'd have thunk it? Maxey make another jump 4 fucking years.
Yeah. I mean, he made a hell of a fucking jump. Like, this is the cool thing because with Tyrese Maxey, the Sixers, we have an opportunity to actually offer him. I don't know if he'll be able to get that type of money, but depending on how he does this season,
no, he
might be able to get the most money ever. Can you imagine if he gets a contract for the biggest money ever? Tyrese Maxey with the biggest max contract in the league. That would be fire.
Yeah, that would make me smile.
That would actually be dope.
Very rarely do I fucking like people I don't know, and you look at them and they be winning, and you be like, now you know what? I'm happy. I feel a little bit more gratified because this motherfucker winning. You know what I mean? That's one of them niggas you root for. That's a nigga you cheer for right there.
I mean, yeah, just like great character, great effort, and it's just, I mean, he's talking about aspirational.
You can never see what happened to Zion happening to him, bro.
Nah, I would be surprised. But if it did happen to him, I'd be like, damn, man, that sucks. They got Maxey. You know what I mean? Like,
Maxey's from a bigger city. Zion from Spartanburg. Maxey's from fucking Dallas.
But Maxey's got some. But the thing is, he's got a better grooming upbringing. His dad's a coach. You know what I mean? He's like the thing is, but I don't know. He's one of those people that like you look at him and it's like ball is life. That's a ball is life, dude. He's like,
I think he understands
that
a little
culture.
bit more than just ball is life.
Yeah, but essentially,
I think he understands a little bit more. Like, I think he's just realized he got a huge opportunity in that everything he's doing is money as far as working hard. Like, it's cashing out. Like certain niggas get complacent when they get to the league, and he got to the league and is like, no, I could still maximize this opportunity a little bit more.
Yep.
And I think he got the right people behind him to remind him that every fucking day. So,
well, that's the difference in like mentality when you see some of these players, right? Like even when you see like a lot of these other guys, you know what I mean? Like guys that came in with more fanfare, you know what I mean? Like a Zion, dare I say a LaMelo, sheesh, you know what I mean? Like just a lot of these like these meme basketball, you know what I mean? Social media stars that come to the league who are crazy talented, but essentially like they kind of got in and they kind of just have been floating these past couple years.
You talking about hype niggas?
Yeah.
You talking about the niggas that's hyped up?
Yeah. I mean, granted, living up the hype isn't.
Well,
not everybody lives up to the hype.
Let's not say that.
You know
I think I might have misspoke. Let's say the niggas who aren't like Melo. That nigga ain't progressing.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just say it. The nigga's not progressing.
No.
Right?
I mean, he's good.
So the other
But-
day I was in the shower and I was like, okay, All-Star Maxey, I want to push that agenda. That's going to be a thing. It's an agenda we got to push. You said that to me.
Yep.
Right? I was like, that's a thing. So if we going to push that agenda, I was thinking about how fucking unrealistic it would be because we on the East, right? But it's more realistic on the East. So you think about every point guard. He's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard. All right, what the fuck ever.
I mean, it's a guard.
Let's think about every guard, all right? Let's think about every guard, okay? Okay? On the motherfucking East. Let's think about every fucking guard that's going to do that. We got time. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, let's start from north. Boston. So we got the JB.
But they don't count as guards.
JB is a guard. JT is not a guard.
No, I thought they both were 3-4s.
JB is a guard.
Oh, they probably have him as a guard.
JB is a guard.
That's a guard. I mean,
All right, so we got JB, right?
yeah,
that's in Boston.
He's gonna
That's in
get it.
Boston.
He's gonna get it.
All right, so now we got New York.
We got the other JB.
We got
Yeah, I mean-
yeah. New York. We got the other JB. Now
So-
go to Brooklyn. Nobody. Mikal, right?
Yeah,
Mikal, straight up, Mikal. Let's just call that.
yeah.
All right, let's go to.
But he's a 3-4. So
Okay.
he's not gonna go in as a guard.
Okay, he's a 3-4.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
I
he's
get
not,
that.
yeah, he's not gonna go in as a guard.
Atlanta,
Maybe Trae Young.
Charlotte. No, maybe Trae Young. Trae Young will be considered. Charlotte, LaMelo.
Nah, but that's the thing.
I'm just saying. I'm just naming the motherfucking guards.
all right,
naming the guards that are most likely to actually be considered. You ain't seen a year yet, yo. You ain't seen this in-season tournament yet. You ain't seen none of this shit yet. Give them time. All right. Where we go? We went Atlanta. Now we got Florida. We got Orlando, Markelle Fultz, and then we got Miami. They don't got no guard. They got Kyle Lowry. They don't got no guard. They got Tyler Hero. They don't got no guard. So then we got Milwaukee, right?
Dame. He's gonna be
okay.
on there. He's gonna be.
We got Chicago. I don't know who the fuck they got. They got Kobe. They got
They got Zach.
they got Zach, and who else?
Zach might. He's a cuspy all-star. He's all-star cusper.
Okay. And then we got Detroit.
Detroit. I don't know if Cade. I'm not hearing enough about Detroit right now. Actually,
I'm not hearing shit about Detroit.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell. That's a maybe though.
Donovan Mitchell is a Donovan Mitchell though.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Garland.
And Darius
Donovan
Garland.
Mitchell. Garland and Donovan Mitchell are both fucking bubbles. All right, put them on a bubble. Don't tell me they not both in a position where they could go off this year and make Maxey not look as Maxey is. All right, so make him not look his Maxey is.
That's Maxey.
That's crazy. I don't know how I'll be coming up with this shit. All right, and then we got Washington, D.C. Nothing. Don't talk to me about no Jordan Poole. Don't talk to me about no fucking Jordan Poole. All right. Now, with that said,
I forgot all about that too. That's hilarious.
yeah, that's a team you forget about. You forget about the whole team.
So
for real.
that's
That's why they last. I'd skip them niggas like 3 times. All right. So with that said, Maxey can be an all-star.
He can.
It is absolutely. So Dame's got it. JB can get it. JB can get it too, and Trae might get it. Trae might get it.
He'll be in there. But the thing is what is it usually 5 slots for guards? Usually, typically, it's like
something like that. It's a reserve.
Yeah, so I mean,
It's two. It's 2 and 2 in a reserve.
I don't know if that's the thing. I'm thinking about the likelihood of him actually being like a all-star starter. I don't know about. Well, if we push this agenda,
No, I mean Dame is Dame. So Dame is going to be Dame.
Dame.
And then you got two guard. If you put Dame at the 1 and you put another guard at a guard, just as far as our
because the starters are based
it's going
off.
to be JB. It's going to be JB and it's going to be Dame. It's going to be JB
But you know how the starters are pretty much like the starters are based off of votes. So,
I understand.
Yeah, so
it's going to be JB and Dame.
Yeah.
It's going to be JB and Dame. But we can push Maxey. Maxey is right
Yeah.
there. He close enough, nigga. So we right there.
Because I think with the
Supermax, Supermax.
I think so I figure
Superstar Maxey.
like is it the coach? I think the coach picks the reserves if I'm not mistaken. So that's the big thing there. So but if Maxey keeps playing like this,
Oh yeah, he got it. It's in the bag.
It's no choice. It's
He's
no
better
choice.
than everybody.
It'd be no
if he
choice.
plays like this, and I think he got a motor, and I think he got the motivation, and I just think this is up to defenses to adjust to him and how he adjusts to that. That's really what it comes down to at this point. His speed is unstoppable, but it's up to his bag now to start really working. Also, his vision when he
did you hear what Nick Nurse said about him?
When he's got
too?
the ball in the half court. No, I want you to tell me after this though. But when he got the ball in the half court, is one thing he need to do. He just got to slow down a little bit as far as take a moment to make the read rather than trying to make the play. You know what I'm saying? Make the read instead of the play. Once he get that down, bro, and I'm pretty sure I might have heard Nick speak on that too. I think I might have heard Nick speak on that. So that means they're working on it.
Well, that's the thing. I think that's a combination of the two, because I think what Nick was saying was like, you know, you don't need to be taking, because I remember in the first half yesterday he was pretty quiet. And they're like, yeah, you know, it's like you don't necessarily need to be actually taking all this time to, you know, figure things out, man. You could just
start.
Just start. But I think that's the where he's kind of struggling with, because essentially it's just like, I think he's in the same like 7 seconds or less offense mindset, or try to, you know what I mean, wait for the play to develop. And that's the big thing there. I think once he gets that figured out, I think he'll be the man, because I mean he can make plays.
I think that'll just come with passes. I think that'll just come with time and a little bit more feeling comfortable in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, feeling comfortable in the pocket.
But man, talk about feeling comfortable. Yo, I love this team, man.
They fun to watch.
I love this team, dog. I love this team, bro.
They fun to watch. I can't love them until they win. They fun to watch though, man. Keep in mind, I'm scarred right now, man. I'm really scarred right now.
Well, that's the funny thing. It reset for me. These niggas. But yeah, man. Like, sorry, listeners. I'm distracted right now. What's the name? The Chiefs just let the Texans just do a lateral on them right now.
Shit, Joel jumped from 4 to fucking 7 assists.
I like that, but I think he knew he needed to do that. Honestly,
of course, but he did it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like, it's not empty. You know what it is? It's him. Whether he knows it or not, it's an opportunity to him whether he knows it or not, it's an opportunity for him to stop being a ball stopper. Like, it's an opportunity for him to go for a better shot, which he doesn't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He never fucking actually passes the ball back and then lets a nigga put him in position for a better shot. That never happens. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing from him, bro.
But that's the crazy thing, because when I look at Embiid and I'm watching him play, like, now that he's looking to pass, like, before you could kind of see the gravity that they had around him, but everybody knew the plan with him is essentially like they would always just wedge, right? Nigga in front of him, nigga behind him.
Yeah.
Just, try to figure out
one nigga start swiping. One nigga gonna help start swiping.
Yeah.
Because they could sag off of somebody who we always got on fucking offense that ain't fucking a factor.
But now, like, you kind of see like the triangle kind of forming around him when he's looking to
everybody's
pass.
Getting space
but the cool thing is everybody's cutting now, man.
Yeah. No. Well, Kelly Oubre has been a revelation, and I'll tell you, I did not believe in Kelly Oubre, and I had good reason to not believe in Kelly Oubre. I've done enough fucking research on Kelly Oubre. I've watched enough Kelly Oubre games. I've been seeing that nigga since the Suns. I've seen him in the Warriors. I've seen him in the motherfucking Charlotte. And the thing is, he young as hell to play for so many teams. And he got a whole lot of athleticism. And he's lazy on defense. Now, this isn't since he's been on the Sixers. He's lazy on defense. He makes a lot of bad shots. Now, you know what he is? When he got here, I was thinking he was going to be like a budget Jordan Poole. No, sorry. The other Jordan Clarkson. Budget Jordan Clarkson, right? Budget Jordan Clarkson, which is he can come off the bench. He got microwave offense. He can pretty much provide a shot when a shot needs to be made. But he ain't Jordan Clarkson in the sense that he ain't going to average 22 off of the bench. That's not finna happen, right? But now he's here. And now he's starting. And now he's averaging 22
points again.
He's averaging 20. He's averaging 22, and he's making shots. But the thing is, he's streaky, and I don't want niggas to get too overinvested. Like I will say, it's been beautiful, but don't expect it to be this way or stay this way. And I'm not saying that I'm down on him, and I'm not saying that I'm praying for his downfall. What I'm saying is, things typically do regress to the mean. So what it's going to be is, and what it's already been so far.
I mean, but
what we got 6 games.
But he averaged 20 points last year.
No. So, no. He's going to average his 20. But I'm saying, what were we 6 games in?
Yeah, 6. Yes.
So in 6 games, I've seen him go 5 for 6 from 3, and I've seen him go 0. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen him go 1 for 5. I've seen him go 0 for 6. So this nigga has been beautiful. He's a streaky shooter.
Shooters shoot, man. Hey, shooters go
so
up and down.
He's gonna have his nights and he's gonna not have his nights. So we gonna have the same relationship as Philly fans. We gonna have the same relationship with him we got with Danny Green, which is maybe we gonna love that nigga some days, and then some days we gonna be like, damn, Kelly, we lost because of your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, so let's see what happens when we get there. But Danny Green wasn't giving us 20 points a game though. So he gave us 20 a couple games.
No, but listen, as long as Kelly keep being active on
defense,
as long as he keep being active on D,
and on D, he's been a revelation on D too.
Dog,
so.
it's beautiful. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Because essentially he's making use like, yeah, dog, like yo, you 6'7", you got a 7-foot wingspan.
All right, before we go, bro, we got to talk about the most important thing, bro. We cannot.
No, we
got
time. We got time.
All right, well, this is the most important thing, man. The Ferk show, bro.
The Ferk show, bro. Ferk is back.
The Ferk show. No.
Ferk is back.
Right, listen, man. All right, so what's your true emotions? What's your true feelings on Ferk, man? What you got, man? What you got from beginning to end, man? What's your full?
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I feel like
this is Tresh on Ferk, yo. Tresh on Ferk.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I think Ferk is a bubble all-star or anything like that, but Ferk is definitely a talented player. I mean, you saw even during those like Brett Brown years, he's like one of the few niggas that actually made progression and shit like that. I mean, you actually saw his ball handling. You saw that he can actually shoot threes. And I mean, the only downside with him is that, defensively, man, he just gets cooked, man. You know what I mean? So the lateral movements and the defense.
What about Point Ferk? You fuck with Point Ferk?
Point Ferk?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ferk can pass. I mean, essentially, he got turned into a shooter, but his game is mainly just like, kind of driver playmaker type of thing. You know what I mean? So
he's a slasher.
Yeah, I mean, so that's that's his comp. I mean, now can he do Westbrook, can he do that on an NBA level? Yeah. Maybe not necessarily.
If he
but
was in the Turkish league, he would be Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, probably averages triple-double too. You know what I mean? So, but he's here, so he's got to deal with some real niggas on offense and defense. So, but I feel like he's only going to get better for getting more minutes. I mean, it's kind of funny because I remember listening to Bill Simmons, and he was like kind of, a couple years back when he was like, criticizing Doc Rivers, as everybody was. And they were like, yeah, with Doc, you kind of see, he gets a little lazy with his rotations and just decides to just play.
Yeah, put the Bill Simmons voice on too, huh?
Just tries to, he doesn't necessarily really kind of like, game plan the rotations. You'll get a couple more minutes out of Furkan Korkmaz than you probably should. I was like, yo, Furk caught a stray. So
that's just because Bill.
I mean, but hey,
fuck Bill know about these.
I mean, but hey, but the Bill actually said his name. That's crazy. I was like, wow.
But that's because he said it like as a byword, like it's an insult for that nigga to get any minutes. Like he say that shit like we was saying fucking what's the name, Raul Neto and shit. Like, nigga, I will go out of my way and say, oh, you talking about Raul Neto?
Raul Neto.
Yeah, nigga, because, like, that's the thing, man. It's an insult. That nigga's an insult to me, man. I'm not, like, that's how Bill was saying Ferk name, man.
Yeah, Ferk.
He wasn't putting no respect on Ferk name.
Needs a little more respect on his name.
Ferk had 3 steals, nigga, the other night.
I mean, the only issue.
3 steals, nigga, and 10 points in 22 minutes, man.
I love that.
I'm not mad at that, bro.
I love that. So that's changing the narrative right there. That's the only thing. But I think now, though, the price going up so he can get traded. Because, other than James Harden, he's another nigga that's been requesting a trade. And I remember last season we requested a trade, and we just was like, nah.
Yeah, but, I mean, he ain't really high level enough to request anything and get it done. So it really come down to what niggas is going to want for him more so than what he want for himself. So, I don't know, man. Gotta try our best to... I'd say keep this rotation fresh the way that it's been, because everything has been moving around. It's been nice and fluid, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. Maxey got green light. Joel got green light. Kelly got green light.
Toby got green light. And Toby been taking the green light.
Shit. D'Anthony Melton got a motherfucking green light in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Don't be a dickhead. I just felt like saying that.
Don't be
because I'm from Philly, so... You know what I'm saying?
That's the name of this episode.
Because I'm from Philly?
I'm from Philly.
Oh, man. I wanted it to be Supermax.
Supermax?
Yeah, Superstar Maxey. Superstar Tyrese Maxey. Supermax.
Supermax?
Yeah, Supermax for short, man. Call that nigga Supermax. Oh, my God. Call that nigga Supermax, bro.
Supermax for All-Star?
At Supermax. Yeah, Supermax for All-Star. All-Star Supermax.
Oh, shit. Salty as fuck. These niggas salty as hell. How you curveball the That's funny. These dudes up here, like, fucking giving each other high fives, like they actually like affected that nigga missing his field goal.
Yeah.
But sorry. Red zone.
Nah, you good. So wait, what was we saying?
But now you asked about Cork, talked about Max. I don't know, but all right. So this season, do you think we can get out of the second round?
I don't know.
I mean,
6 games in, man.
I know. Too early to tell.
Yeah, man.
Too early to tell.
Fucking season.
Too early to tell.
Like if I'm gonna sit here and believe that,
if we're going based off this 6-game sample, I think we can.
Yeah, but if I'm to believe that niggas is gonna stay this hot forever, and that everybody else is gonna stay as cold as they are, because certain niggas have gotten off the slow starts, as we see.
Like look at the Suns. Like the Suns, like these niggas.
The Suns, they ain't even playing.
Yeah,
they ain't even for real yet. So it's a lot of people who really gonna start knocking at the door soon, and we gonna have to end up answering it. So for real, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have no idea. But it's TV. It's watchable. I like it. It's entertaining.
I mean, what are the Sixers if not must see
the
TV?
Most fucking entertaining goddamn franchise and sports fucking TV today right now.
I mean, honestly, we like the Sixers organization gets almost as many mentions as LeBron these days. You know what I mean? We get a segment.
Well, now that James gone,
we get a daily segment.
Now that James is gone, we'll see. It's probably not going to be a big deal so much anymore. Because honestly, he brought a whole lot of attention over here. Before James had let's see, Jimmy Butler trade, that was big. That had niggas talking about us for a bit, and then we traded Ben.
Yeah, well, that whole Ben
Simmons fiasco. That was a big thing. That had us in the media for a minute. And then we traded for James, and niggas was talking about us a whole lot because James was here, because James was bringing the stars out. And James is a star. And then now James is gone, so I don't know. Niggas could talk about the resurrection of Kelly Oubre. Or, no. It do make sense, though, because he's on a contract year, and
I mean, the whole team's on a contract year. That's
he's on a contract year, and I'm pretty sure he's looking at it like, yo, this is a really good opportunity for me to like really go make some money somewhere else, and I'm pretty sure we all good with that. So, yeah, I like it. I like the idea of a whole bunch of niggas just out here balling. Like we got a bunch of mercenaries right now, bro.
Yeah,
like, a bunch of muscle hitters.
Yeah. So like,
goons.
I like that. And then under a coach like Nick Nurse, who's pretty much a rough rider himself. Like
been everywhere in the face ass nigga.
Yeah.
Toby been everywhere in the face ass nigga. Kelly Oubre 4 fucking teams in 5 years in the face ass nigga.
Tobias Harris 9 teams in the face ass nigga. 13 years in the league. I mean,
fucking Marcus Morris, Mook in the face ass nigga. You got Patrick Beverly, 16 teams in the face ass nigga. Been to Turkey and everywhere.
Yeah, so this is
played in the Euro League and all types of shit.
This is an experienced team.
This is a bunch of motherfucking mercenaries, man.
So
and then around a fucking MVP.
I like that though.
Around an MVP and a fucking rookie of the year
and hitters.
Yeah, Maxey is literally like, besides Tyrese, if Tyrese Halliburton did not exist, Maxey would be the biggest young star like in the league, period. And I'm not talking about like what people talk about or regard, because niggas is always gonna have they Zion takes and they fucking they Ja takes
like
and they fucking
like legitimate, like, yeah, not the hype,
not the hype shit. No, just the best fucking player that came out in the last 4 years, undeniably.
Just like statistically,
undeniably
and
the best player that came out in the 3 or 4 years, and on top of that, the best value, taking 21st overall. Like, that's crazy,
right?
Yeah. Like from Kentucky, didn't you know? Like, what's up with you?
I mean,
didn't you know they make fucking stars over there?
I mean, they're gonna make the excuse. They're gonna be like, well, it was the COVID draft.
Shoot. They said he couldn't shoot. So he couldn't shoot back then. He shot like 28% from 3, and his whatever. I don't know how many years that they went to college. Honestly,
well, like all those drafts, they favor size. You know what I mean? So everybody wanted wings, but I'm like, I don't know, 20.
Nah, nigga.
Listen.
We won. Look, how he did his thing on that one.
Their loss.
How he did his thing on that one. It's like, nah, I don't know. You gonna call that? That's Daryl, right? That was Daryl.
Nah,
that was Daryl.
Nah, that was before Daryl. Actually,
nah, that was Daryl.
Was that?
That was Daryl. Yeah, it was Daryl.
Cause that was Doc's first seat.
It was Daryl.
That was Daryl's first draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm giving him this credit. That was Daryl.
That was okay. I'm not mad at that.
I mean, it might have been an EB decision, but that was Daryl.
I mean, that was probably
That was in Daryl era.
I don't think that's the funny thing. I don't know if they drafted him with those expectations. I feel like he made his way.
I think he's that nigga.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
I think we can't take credit for that.
Nah, nobody can.
Man, that'd be a good dude to talk to. He's been doing a lot of interviews lately. Yeah. All right, so let's jump off his dick. Yeah, so what I'm really excited about this year, more than anything, is like all of the scrappiness from all of our players and all of the different teams that they play for. Like, if you think about it, like, we got a bunch of different vets that played on a bunch of different teams, right? So you know what comes with that? Mad revenge games, nigga. Nigga, we on 100% revenge tour. Like, Nick Nurse just played his old team twice this week. Also, the NBA has been setting these games up. You notice that they've been setting up like series
rivalry games.
Nah. Series, like having us play a same team within a week, and they've been doing that to a lot of niggas. It's crazy. So it's kind of cool though, because we kind of getting it out of the way too.
Getting it out of the way, and then also just seeing, like, you know, because I guess if you catch them down, they down.
Yeah, but then like, can you imagine what that Clippers game gonna look like this year? Nigga, we got Pat Bev, Marcus Morris, Batum. We got fucking all them niggas that used to be Clippers. We got four or five Clippers on our team, nigga. I'm not even kidding. I'm not exaggerating. We had Danny Green. He wasn't a Clipper. We had 4 or 5 Clippers.
Close enough.
What was the other? No, I feel like it was one more nigga that was a Clipper that we did have. But either way,
well,
we got 4 or 5
Clippers.
Clippers.
You said Toby, right?
Yeah. I ain't say nobody really, but let's see. We got Toby, we got Pat Bev, we got Marcus Morris, we got Batum, we got KJ, right? Did anybody else come in that trade?
Nah, that's pretty much it. That's it.
Yeah, but we had Pat Bev already, and we had Toby already.
Yeah.
So that's 5 whole niggas that I just named. That's all. We got a whole starting lineup from fucking the Clippers, and we just had Doc. Oh, that was it. We just had Doc. That was it. We just had Doc.
Man, Doc got a nice little care package too, man.
He's still getting paid.
Yeah. Well, first off, when coaches get fired, they got to get paid out anyway.
Yeah, nah, he's still getting paid.
So he still get paid, and he got a cushy job at ESPN. So, but this will be the cool thing. We make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Dare I say, even the finals, and Doc got to call the game. Got to watch Nick Nurse do what he couldn't. I won't feel the same way about him as I felt about Mark Jackson. I will say that. So.
You know what? You just said Nick Nurse's name. Do you think Nick Nurse is willing to not make it past the second round?
Nick Nurse is trying to win.
With the MVP on his team?
Nah.
But do you think he's willing to not make it past the second round? Like, do you think he came here to do the same thing that everybody else did before him?
Well, just come here and just coach and not
succeed.
Nah, he came to win. He came to win.
Like, because on some real shit, I'm thinking about Nick Nurse against Spo. I'm thinking about Nick Nurse against Mike Malone. I'm thinking about Nick Nurse against fucking the Lakers. Because you can't easily say the head coach because it's LeBron. But I'm thinking about Nick Nurse versus, like, all of these fucking, like, NBA heads.
Shout out to Darvin Ham.
Nah, yeah, he won a dunk contest or something like that. He was in one. I don't know. But, nah, for real. Like, it's a bunch of niggas that we can't go up against coaching-wise with fucking Brett Brown and fucking Doc.
Nah.
But with Nick, bro, I'm thinking like us against Spo with Nick, and it's like game 7, 4th quarter, and we up by 2, but niggas is like getting complacent and Joel can't touch the ball.
No, he's actively trying to win.
I'm pretty sure Nick ain't letting happen what Doc let happen last year.
Not at all.
I'm pretty sure he's the. You know how they said if we had Pat Bev, everything would have changed. Everything would have been different if we had Pat Bev. You know how they said that?
Well, we got Pat Bev and we got Nick Nurse.
If we had Nick, everything really would not have been that way, bro.
Not
I
at all.
feel that way in my heart.
We win that. We win game 6 if we have Nick Nurse. Like our defense would have been more on point in those last, like, you know,
I think
that
Nick
last
Nurse
4 or
is
5
not
minutes.
afraid to bench stars, yo.
He's not afraid to bench nobody.
I think I really think that nigga would have looked at somebody and been like, yo, your shoulders is fucking dragging. Get the fuck over here, bro.
Nah,
hey, yo, Ferk, get the fuck out there. I swear, bro. I think Nick Nurse, I see that in him, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, he gets the most out of his lineup. that was the cool thing. Damn, were you watching the season? Nah, you weren't watching that Toronto season. You started watching the season after, right?
When they won?
Yeah.
I watched their finals.
You watched okay, so that's when you started watching, right?
I watched their finals.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I started in their finals.
Okay.
Nigga, that's when they knocked us out?
Yeah.
I ain't watched that. No.
Nah, you didn't?
Thank
All
God.
right.
I started in their finals, though.
Okay. But that Toronto.
I didn't know we got our heart broke like that.
That Toronto team, well, that's the fucked up part, right? Because we fucking win that game. I
wasn't even watching them. I was watching the Warriors.
Yeah,
nigga.
exactly.
I was literally watching the Warriors.
Yeah.
I was like, Steph.
So that was the argument, because like if that shot doesn't drop, we win that game. We probably beat the Warriors.
Could have advanced. And the Warriors was hobbled. Like,
yeah, so
I was watching the Warriors, bro.
Yeah, so
that sucked too.
But if you saw that Toronto team, I mean,
them niggas was fucking.
They were balling, and then Kawhi was there, and that's the season that they traded for him. So they were actually doing the whole load management, but they were actually an efficient ass team with Kawhi off the floor. So, so that was Nick Nurse's first season too. So he was getting the most out of everybody that season.
Yeah, but keep in mind he had won multiple G League, D leagues. And he had been overseas before that too.
Yeah, but that builds up to it. So
what the fuck is that?
But that's the case, man. Listen, I like Nick Nurse because he's got a reputation of winning the championship his first year on the job. You know what I mean? So if he's listen.
Oh, yo, I got some Eagles questions for you before we get out of here.
Okay.
I got some Eagles questions for you.
Oh,
ready?
did you get that? Oh shit.
Yeah, you got that. You ready?
All right,
nigga. That's not even Justin Jefferson. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. How long until we lose the next game?
How long until we lose the next game?
We got Cowboys today.
We don't lose today. We're probably gonna take a loss within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
We got Bills and Chiefs coming up. And we got Bills, Chiefs, and I think Washington again. We got Bills, Chiefs, Seahawks coming up.
And then we play Cowboys after that.
Something like that, yeah.
So I know.
I'm just going off the top of my head.
I pretty much know that just the way things go when we play the Cowboys, if we win today,
yeah,
we're going to lose the next game. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But, why is just in the cards. But, I'm assuming we win today, but we're probably going to drop either that Chiefs or that Bills game. Like, we'll probably because Bills have been fucking funny all season anyway. So like their shit has just been up and down. They've had games where they've lost to the Jets the same night that Aaron Rodgers goes down, but then they have games where they just trash Miami after actually breaking almost meeting the record in terms of just most points scored. So
yeah.
The Bills,
we don't be saying Josh Allen is a roller coaster.
Yeah, we don't know which Bills we're getting, but just judging by the way things work. The way that this season
it depends
worked out
on how
for us.
Desai come at them niggas, bro. Because if he put that nigga in the ringer, bro, he gonna respond as such.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But with dudes that are just wild cards, you never know, man. Because you might put him in the ringer, he might actually may find himself in that game. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
whereas I feel like with the Chiefs, if we get them figured out, I can kind of see them it's not like they're gonna fold the game, but they're not gonna necessarily go to. They're not gonna kill themselves.
Didn't they just lose against somebody?
They lost to the Broncos.
Yeah,
they lost to the Broncos.
Yeah, they was playing around. I don't know.
Yeah, so they.
That was a low scoring affair, I imagine.
But the thing is,
both under 20 points.
But their division is all but locked up. Like honestly, if they win 10 games, they win their division.
No, but that's not what it's about.
Yeah, it's not. But
you can't be losing to the Broncos.
Yeah, you can't. But. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's the thing, man. This motherfucker's chilling, man. You got Taylor Swift. You got a bunch of Swifties at the game.
Don't bring that up.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's just
all right.
It's the attention of everything. So you know what I mean. So
okay. So my next question. This is a hard one, right? Who do you think going in the division?
Nah, we're gonna win. We're gonna be the first. We're gonna be the first team to take the division 2 years in a row. We're going to be the ones.
In 22 years or something.
We're going to beat them.
In 22 years.
We're going to beat them.
Okay. All right. I got you saying that confidently, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I got another question. All right. What are you most confident about? Like, what do you think that niggas could fall back on? Like, what do you think that we win games the most with? What do you think is going to be our strength that's going to carry us through playoffs and all the fucking games that we don't want. Like, because we've been winning ugly this year. It's crazy how ugly we've been winning. So, like, when we win ugly, like, what is it the thing that's giving you the most confidence to let you know that, like, we can pull through in these tough times?
Hassan Reddick, dog.
Yo, that nigga clutch his shit, bro. Fourth quarter production from this nigga.
Hassan Reddick, dog.
Fourth quarter production from this nigga, bro.
Yo, listen. We all right, dog. We are okay, man. Honestly, we're putting so much pressure. We're like we gonna get there. We may not get there. It may not be the first quarter, second quarter, but we know in the end of this game, the end of these games, we gonna get to the quarterback. Yeah, so you know what I mean. We gonna clap the quarterback at some point. So and it's more than likely gonna be Hassan Reddick. You know what I mean? We're going to see what happened with Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter getting through.
So
fucking Cox playing like a young boy right now.
But the cool thing is with Cox,
fucking BG
but that's the crazy thing. We could bring in Cox as a closer.
Josh Sweat getting through.
So
you know what I'm saying? It's that whole motherfucking front on your ass. Whole motherfucking front on your ass.
Pause.
Nigga, nah, dog.
I know,
we about to watch some film right
real.
now, bro. We about to go in and watch some film, nigga.
We about to watch a game. You about to see. Yo,
we about to watch some fucking film, nigga.
They about to clap Dak, man.
All right, no, you know what I would say? It's our O-line, my G. Our O-line separates us from the league. Anything more than anything is our O-line, bro. Our O-line separates us from the whole rest of the league. Like, well, don't get me wrong. Our QB is super special, bro. Don't get me wrong. We got motherfucking a really crazy D-line that I just named. We also got, like, don't get me wrong. We also got, like, an amazing situation with the talent that's being put in place on our secondary. Because, like, you've been seeing what's been happening in these games. Like, these niggas have been stepping up like a motherfucker and performing at an elite level. Don't get me wrong. Niggas is allowing points to the fucking Washington.
Well, we got to see what it turns into. Because remember, we're hurt coming into the season.
Yeah, but we just got a motherfucking Hall of Famer at safety, nigga. So we gonna get better. How he is doing this thing, right? But honestly.
You good?
You all right? You all right? You reacting to the show? Yeah, you're not used to that much gore.
Afro Samurai.
Yeah, it's just you're not used to it.
Yeah, Afro Samurai is wild.
so anyway, I know I watch this bull grow every day. So it's our O-line though. More than anything, it's the motherfucking O-line. Don't get me wrong. We got issues with Sua Opeta right now. Like, I feel like he's been regressing since he jumped on. But Jack Driscoll has been not good enough. And that really fucked us over. So that was the one game that we really lost. Like that Jets game, that when we had that nigga,
we had no running
instead
game
of Lane,
at all. We had no running game. That was crazy.
So we got Lane. Lane is a motherfucking warrior. He's back, and you know what's gonna happen? Cam Jurgens is back. Either this game, I don't know if they activated this nigga because I've been saving my podcast. I've been saving all my my research and shit until later because I didn't want to go the weekend without it. So I ended up not needing it, but you know. Yeah, that's what it is, yo. We got to start dropping our podcasts on the weekend because all the good podcasts come out on the weekdays. So, like, if we drop on the weekend, then that'd be like food for the soul.
Podcast, yeah,
that'd be like. You ever read Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul for the kid as a kid?
I did.
That shit weird, ain't it? Yeah. Who told you to read that dumbass shit? I loved it. It was good. It was good for me. It was actually
somebody mentioned it in school, but then I ended up getting it was like a chicken noodle soup journal type of thing.
Yeah, you had to fill it workbook. It was like a workbook.
Yeah, I mean, I read it.
Softcover workbook. Nah, yeah. So yeah, Chicken Soup for the Soul. My nigga told me to get that, and it was good, and that was it. I read a lot of damn books, but
there's a lot of, but they ran with that chicken soup. There's like a lot of them joints now. It's a whole franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I never really did the research on what the basis of that was. Like, what was it founded on? Like, somebody went to school. It was psychological. It was psychological, definitely. But like, was it like fucking Hindu? You know what I mean? Like, was it on some Buddhism shit? Like, what was it founded on? You know?
I mean,
what was the person's vision who came up with that shit? That's what I'd be questioning.
Yeah, like I think the context of just giving more. I guess just kind of like giving more digestible, positive, inspirational content. You know what I mean? And
Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul.
I mean, but they have chicken soup for everybody. They have chicken soup for the middleweight.
Teenage nigga.
Yeah.
You was on the teenage nigga, right?
Yeah.
Pause.
Not no nigga, yeah, no. So, but yeah,
you was on the chicken soup for the teenage soul, and that shit ain't had nothing to do with.
Yeah, but everybody has it. Like they have personalized chicken soup.
I know it was for everybody.
Like Campbell's didn't even come out. Campbell's didn't even come out with a personalized chicken soup. Can you imagine if you could just make your own custom Campbell's? That's crazy.
Like Build-A-Bear,
build a soup.
What else could you build that's better than any of those? Yeah, you already know.
I know.
Build a bitch, man.
I know, but I
don't. You know, we got like this is the first thing, bro. It was the first thing. You ever seen Chobits?
I mean, nah.
You ever seen that anime, Chobits?
You saw the real sex doll?
Chobutsu? No, Chobits.
Chobits?
Yeah, it's an anime.
That's what that's about actually. I've heard of it. I never actually watched it though.
No, it was robot. It was robot chicks.
Oh,
and
wow.
the boy, and she was real.
Oh, like a robot.
Yeah, it was like Pinocchio, but with a girl, and like not your daughter, like not your offspring.
Wow.
Anyway,
that's weird.
Yeah, I mean it's not that weird, man.
I know it's
anime,
man.
man.
I mean,
it's Japan.
Well, this is everybody's secret darkest thoughts and hopes and dreams. So unfortunately, but now you say you had another question about the Eagles?
Yes, actually, I did.
Yeah, we get close to this game, and we're like 9 minutes away.
All right, all-time coaches list of your people in your head that have ever coached NFL. Where does Nick Sirianni fall?
Ooh, for me?
For you?
All time. Probably gonna say maybe a. I don't know, man. Maybe like a 6 or 7 right now.
You really, nigga? All right. I want you to be honest, man.
I mean,
like, all right. You're not about to sit here and tell me that your first one is gonna be fucking Vince Lombardi.
Nah.
And then your next one is gonna be motherfucking.
See. Why you keep trying to tell me what I think, man? I'm here. I can tell you what I think, man.
I didn't tell you what you thought. I told you what you didn't think. That's what I just did. I just did that.
I know.
I just did that.
Because I'm not going to. Nah, I'm not.
I just said you're not going to do that.
I'm just thinking about what I've seen in terms of his what I see for his trajectory so far.
The thing is, you need to name 5 or 6 niggas if you're gonna do that.
I'm not naming no names. I'm just.
You ain't naming not one. Damn.
Nah, dog. I'm just saying like. I could I'm just going off based on his trajectory. You know what I mean? So, because the only thing is, he ain't won one yet. So, he can't be in my top 5 because he ain't won one. But as far as like,
yeah, but who in your top 5? You can name 5 niggas because they won one?
I mean, I wasn't trying to name no names. So, I'll be honest, I ain't even prepared to name no names right now because I can't give you my number one. Well, I don't want to get the number one because I don't like that nigga, but I got to give him his credit. But everybody going to give him credit, so I'm not going to say his name. He's he who should not be named.
Yeah.
So
listen, it's not even about Voldemort. That's why I asked you honest. Like, okay, well, I apologize because I asked the question, but then I fucking realized that I wanted something else. And then I was like, you should have just let whatever it was what it is. You ask a question and you let a nigga take it for what it is. All right, so listen. I know personally, with me, I don't know that many niggas that's that special, right? Right? So here's what it comes down to, right? You got Don Shula who won the most motherfucking games, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's period. So they put him above Bill Belichick. And then you got Bill Belichick who got the most motherfucking rings, right?
Yeah.
So that's period too. And then you got Carroll who won in college and in fucking NFL.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to get that nigga a little credit too, right?
Definitely.
On top of that, with no Hall of Famers, fringe. Russell could be a fringe guy. Marshawn Lynch is is he a fringe guy or is he a definite guy? Is he a definite guy?
Nah, he's probably fringe.
He's fringe? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So
maybe Von Miller. I'd probably say maybe Von Miller, but
Von Miller, was he like everything? Was Richard Sherman everything? They would don't get me wrong. They're great players. Von Miller is a Hall of Famer. I don't think he's a maybe guy. I think he's a Hall of Famer.
He's won.
But like
he's won 3
championships. The thing is, were they everything?
He's won a championship with 3 different teams. It's Hall of Famer.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, you influence a lot.
yeah,
when you
I
do
mean,
that.
like, yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, either way, Pete Carroll, right? That's 3. Pete Carroll's 3. All right. Now I got to think about the niggas that I'm like partial to, like, right? So, okay. I like Jimmy Johnson. I'm a fucking Eagles fanatic. Fuck the Cowboys. My nigga over here said fuck the Cowboys. My nigga over there said fuck the Cowboys. I say fuck the Cowboys too.
Nah, respect's due.
But I
I
love Jimmy Johnson.
respect
all right?
the where it's due. Respect the where it's due.
Okay.
So,
I love Jimmy Johnson, right?
because a lot of coaches don't make use of the talent that they have. So I will say that he had the most talented team, and he knew how to use his talent. So I'll give you that.
Okay. Now, are you an Eagles fan?
No, I'm only just wearing a shirt. You know what I mean? It's just,
Okay.
It's just
Well-
a nice looking shirt. That's all.
Okay. Well, if you're an Eagles fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever heard of a guy called Dick Vermeil?
I met him before, actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's that light skin shit, nigga. Damn, I want to be like you when I grow up. All right, so look.
Just happened to be at work. We work the same
Nigga,
job.
I said, nigga, fuck that. I asked you one day, I was like, you ever heard of Cole Anthony? You was like, yeah, I met him in the club. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of you playing games with me.
I met him at work too, actually.
I'm tired of you fucking playing games with me. All right, anyway, I love you, Church. So Dick Vermeil, he's like just floating in the air, but I can't put him above Andy Reid, right? I can't put him above Andy, right? Big Red done did it everywhere he been. You got to give Big Red the credit because Big Red was over here.
Nah,
and then Big Red was over there.
Yeah, but he ain't do it here though.
Everybody, no, but he.
Yeah, I mean, he
took
did.
us.
He did it.
took
He
us.
did- nah,
took us.
listen.
He didn't lead us into the promised land, but he let us see it.
He
let us see it.
he
And
made us
Donovan
a
was the
relevant
reason we
team.
didn't fuck. Donovan was. Yeah, listen, you can't win with a nigga like that. Okay. Now, with that said, I will put Andy at number 5. You hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm somewhere around Vermeil at 6, just because that's that home team partiality, right? But if you want to be dead serious, I could put like a lot of niggas at that number 6 spot. A whole lot of niggas for a whole lot of different regions, right? But that's Andy though. You can't put too many people above Andy,
Nah, you can't.
because he has enough accolades to where you like. All right, for instance,
Everybody respects Andy Reid.
Tony Dungy?
when he won.
I can't put Tony Dungy above Andy. I love Tony Dungy, bro. I look up Tony Dungy quotes. I love Tony Dungy. I can't put him above Andy. John Gruden, one of my top motherfucking niggas in my life that I love, bro. I'm not even talking about football no more, bro. I'm just talking about niggas like personally. I love this nigga, bro. He speaks to my heart, my nigga. John Gruden, bro. I'm gonna get canceled. You think I'm gonna get canceled? No. I love this nigga, bro. I love him with all my heart, bro. I can't put him above Andy just because of accolades, man. I can't put him above Andy.
Nah.
He won with the Buccaneers, but he won with Tony Dungy team. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like
He won with the-
almost a Steve Kerr type of situation.
Right, and then he went when he went to the Raiders the second time just recently. He ain't do shit with him, and he hurt himself. If he ain't do so badly with the Raiders the second time, I swear to God, man, I would fucking force that nigga on my list up there with Andy. I will force him up there because he got one and Andy got one. You know what I'm saying? Andy got 2. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the point is Nick Sirianni up there with any of them niggas I just named?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. He will be. He will be. You know what I mean? So yeah, because we went to 6, and I said what 6, 7. He will be. I mean,
if he have 2 years where he fucking loses like 1 or 2 games in the regular season, bro,
that's
a huge thing, bro.
That's a huge
That's
thing.
giving City happiness for fucking 20, 30 weeks in a row. You gave us happiness for 32 fucking weeks in a row, and then imagine the off weeks between that, because we know we winners, because we riding on that.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like we've been more than mediocre for a long time now.
So Nick is young. Nick is what 44, something like that.
I don't know how to judge white niggas' ages.
But he's young.
And that
so,
nigga could be 32 for all I
so
know, man.
let's just say he
might be younger than me.
Let's just say he has. I'm just going based off trajectory and Jalen Hurts. Like we're gonna be the shit for the next 5 years. Just so you know that. Just so
I
y'all
know.
Yeah, like just so everybody's listening.
We paid Jalen.
Get used to this.
We paid Jalen.
We gonna be the shit for the next 5 years.
Jalen's injured. Jalen's injured. Jalen is indubitably injured right now.
Definitely
you know
injured. And he's still busting everybody.
Busting everybody ass in a pocket, nigga. AJ out here breaking records, nigga. Number 1 all-star fucking receiver of all time.
That's the crazy
breaking Jerry
thing.
Rice shit.
He's hurt, and he's actually still killing him
because
in the
he's
pocket.
a leader. Because everybody else is out here fucking picking it up and helping. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking leader. Yes, he is killing in the pocket. Yes, he is getting the ball out sub 2 seconds. Yes, he is making it work without his legs. It's amazing. But you know what? It's the team around him.
Exactly.
It's motherfucking Lane stepping up. It's motherfucking Jordan stepping up. It's motherfucking Jason stepping up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, listen, team chemistry is definitely important when it comes to actually winning. Everybody has to be together. Everybody has to be on the same accord. Like,
Football is the ultimate team sport.
Of course,
The ultimate team sport. You can't do not one damn thing on your own.
55. Come on, dog. Yeah,
You can't do not one.
But
one
see,
damn,
but that's the crazy thing.
53 man roster, bro. You can't do not one thing on your
53,
own.
53. No, look at
11
this.
starters. You can't do not one thing on your own on 3 phases. You
Nah.
can't do not one thing on your own.
But that's the
53,
crazy part.
11 starters on 3 phases. 33 starters. God damn it! What the fuck is you doing on your own?
But look at this. But then also on top of that,
20
just
niggas
imagine
on the practice squad.
once you start losing, it's easy to actually be bad because a losing culture is like almost like, how should I say it, almost viral, because once you start losing, everybody kind of gives up, everybody starts kind of giving in, and not necessarily, but when it like winning and keeping things tight in terms of actually staying competitive,
You gotta turn the game on.
yeah, like it's hard, and only good coaches can actually keep everybody together and cohesive.
Right.
And keeping so cohesive on the same page.
Yeah, I fucking roasted
what I
this
mean?
nigga, bro.
Keep it 50, almost
we got a
100.
whole
like,
episode
it's
of
an
me
organization.
roasting Nick.
Yeah, nah,
and
yeah,
saying,
yeah. You
like-
called him a bullshitter. I know, it's crazy.
I was like, this nigga got no confidence. He don't even know what the fuck he about to say. Like, he is just broken inside. Like, this nigga is a fucking shell of himself. I think he's in a sunken place. Anyway, I said all of that.
And then the flower bloomed.
Oh my God. And I think I might have criticized him that week too. But
That's when you made that whole speech. That was hilarious.
what I think, I did that when the flower, I did that for the
Yeah,
flower
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
No, I got at him when he did his first opening conference. The first
Nah,
opening
you did
press
that.
conference.
You did that, and then you got at him.
Then I got
on
at
that
him for the
speech
flower
too, 'cause
blooming?
he was like, yeah, because he said that we would get better at this, but then, yep, you see, he bullshitted us right there too, and then just
All right. Well, look, I'm a believer now. Anyway,
you don't believe.
I'm a believer now. Anyway, let's go watch this Eagles game. Go
Watch it.
Birds. I love y'all niggas. Thanks for tuning in. And
Let's make some magic.
medicine.
Let's magic.
Let's
Medicine.
make medicine. Let's make
There we go.
medicine.
Yeah, not magic. Let's make medicine.
It's cool. Hey, listen. You can't adapt and adopt by trying shit one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Jesus wasn't conquered. What was it? Jesus. Rome wasn't conquered.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and Rome didn't fail in a day either. So it took a while. So
Yep.
take your time. Just take that. Be that as it may.
Go Birds.
Indeed.